Good morning from Okoboji. We are here in the park, and I have two super special guests. First, I'm going to introduce Julie and let her start. Julie, tell us why we're here.
Why are we here? Well, first of all, Topanga is a great coffee shop and it's a great place to meet. But what we're really here to talk about is the Okoboji Writers and Songwriters Retreat, of which Jason is now an integral part. And we were here yesterday walking through the roof garden, and I learned a wonderful story about Jason. He was the last musician to perform at the old roof garden.
Old roof garden. What year was that?
2018. So my band, the Nadas, was inducted into the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2018, and the induction concert was that night, and we played the last note on stage, and then they tore it down the next day, I think, or right after that. We were the last show there.
Hard to believe. That is historical.
It
really is.
And coincidentally, you were the first to play in the new
Then
roof garden.
they built the new roof garden, which we have today, which is a beautiful space, a great venue, and we got to play the first show there as a part of a corporate event early in the season when they first opened the doors. And so, yeah, I feel pretty tied to this place. And so, part of the Okoboji Writers Retreat will be a performance there to kind of cap off the event.
Terrific. And what night do you know the date of that?
Tuesday, October 1st, right?
October 1st. 30. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh.
I just checked it. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's all right.
You know, someday I'll learn how many days are in each month.
I have to look all the time. It doesn't matter.
Now tell us the dates of the retreat.
The retreat is September 28th, which is a Sunday, and that's when folks gather at the campfire around Lakeside Labs, and it's a hot dog roast put on by former and current participants. And then the actual retreat itself starts Monday, all day Monday.
Now, how do people get knowledge about it? How can they get signed up if they're not?
I will have a link in this video that
Okay.
directs people to the website.
And the website is?
Oh, yes. Good point. OkobojiWritersRetreat.com.
Okay.
It really is a world-class event. I think people may not expect that when they even hear us talk about it, promote it, but there are people from all over the country and really all over all different parts of the.
That's right.
I think there were people from other countries there last year. I can't think of what countries they were.
And how many people? I know where you started at like 50 or 60 or something like that.
We had to cap it in the Mazer Monarch Lodge that first year because we got over 100 people and we were bumping up against capacity there. So then we moved it to Lakeside Labs. And if you haven't been to Lakeside Labs, I highly recommend it. It's this beautiful campus that a lot of people who come to Okoboji don't even know about.
Very true.
And it's perfect for a writer's retreat because there are lots of old stone buildings that were built during the WPA and modern classrooms if you need audio visual.
You can mingle around.
You can mingle around, and even though we have about 300 people coming, because we break into small workshops, it's a very intimate setting, so you have about a ratio of 1 to 8 faculty.
That's terrific.
It reminds me of summer camp, and you know how in summer camp you became fast best friends with people that you remember for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the same thing happens, and you just don't think that could happen when you're an adult, but it does.
It does. It absolutely does. And we have people. The quality of participant and faculty is amazing, and I don't want to scare anybody off that I'm not good enough or whatever. It doesn't matter.
No.
Everybody is there to learn wherever they are
at whatever beginning level.
Yeah, even the instructors I think are there to learn. I mean, I think that's one of the best parts for me is I'm there to do workshops to teach people about songwriting, but also I get to go attend workshops and learn things too.
Absolutely, it's amazing. And so a couple of the standouts coming this year that are new. One is a director by the name of Peter Hedges, who grew up in Iowa, and his first novel, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, became a movie.
That's right.
He subsequently directed movies with Leonardo DiCaprio, Johnny Depp, Julia Roberts, Hugh Grant. I could go on and on.
We're talking big-time people.
He was nominated for an Academy Award. I mean, this is the level of expertise we have coming. And he just wants to give back. He said, there are going to be people just like I was 30, 40 years ago, and I want to help. So that's just one story. I could go on about all 60 of the faculty coming because each and every one is excellent.
Right. And everybody starts with one word, one time, and that's the idea.
Exactly.
We start that
Get
way,
started.
and we do that the rest of our career, one
That's
word
right.
at a time.
Get started. It's a great get started place.
Can I tell one more story?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so that first year, when you announced that it was going to be an annual event, I wanted to kill you. That first event, a woman stood up. She was a hospice nurse and introduced herself to the group and said, "I don't know why I'm here. I'm not a writer, but my husband was killed by a drunk driver, and I want to tell his story." And she sat down, and the woman next to her said, "I could have been that drunk driver."
Mm.
She was at that point 20 some years sober, but it completely changed the trajectory of the book she wanted to write. She got it published. She was just out in Hollywood last month pitching it to producers or whatever you do. And it's just, she is a perfect example of anybody watching this today.
That had a
And
story.
We all
We
have
all have a
stories.
story. Everyone
We
has a
all
story.
have stories. And if we don't tell them, who's going to?
They're
So,
lost.
They're lost.
They're lost. Absolutely.
So thank you.
Well, guys, thank you so much. The end of September at Okoboji, you got to be here.
Thank you.